Hello. Welcome back to Let's Talk Ray Bradbury. If you've not subscribed to our channel, please do. So here on Let's Talk Ray Bradbury, I am working through a collection of Ray Bradbury's short stories called These Stories of Ray Bradbury. There's 100 tales. We're up to number 27. Today's story is The Wilderness from 1952. Quick synopsis. It is a summer night in 2003 in Independence, Missouri. Two sisters, Janice and Lenora, are packing out their house. Lenora is sort of waltzing around the house singing old frontier songs about traveling west, but she's doctoring the words slightly to include words like rockets and Mars. Because indeed tomorrow the rockets are coming and the sisters are planning on migrating to Mars, or at least one of them is. Janice, she has a bit of a fear of doing this. Her man Will is already on Mars, and she wasn't planning on going. We hear a little bit of a tale about how decades ago her sister sort of pushed her into a closet, only it wasn't a closet. It was a dark stairway, and she sort of remembers this sensation of falling through black space in the dark. And that's really colored her fear of traveling to Mars, 60 million miles, or I guess. And, she sort of feels that sensation or fears that sensation when going to space. But her man, Will, is already on Mars, and finally she sort of finds the guts, contacts him on the light phone. There's a telephone. It travels sound on light, and it takes 5 minutes for the sound to get back and forth. She tells Will that, I've decided to come. Can't wait to see you and marry you on Mars. Waiting for the reply. His reply gets garbled in the vacuum of space, and the only word that is heard is him saying love. So, this is a very little sort of wistful tale that compares the colonization of Mars to the colonization process of the old American West. Basically, many men traveled out west to sort of prepare the way and then sort of sent for their women, and that's happening to this family now. There's not much in the way of plot, characterization, any of that thing. It's very much a story that is, its success hinges on just basic emotions and sort of being able to convey this this feeling and this comparison to the sense of adventure, but also the sense of fear that goes with sort of colonizing a wild area. The Wilderness, the name of the story. And it does it very, very well. It very much feels like people are traveling from the East Coast to the prairie to the West Coast in Conestoga wagons, and maybe they end up successfully, or maybe they end up in the Donner Party. You really don't know. It's remarkable though, because this is a 1952 story, and here we are, 2021, almost to 2022, and we're getting so much closer to travel to Mars by humans to being a reality. I love following what they're doing at places like SpaceX, and they're sort of laying the groundwork for this, and it's one of these things that's definitely going to happen, I think, in my lifetime, as long as my life, doesn't get cut short. So it's remarkable to think that these 70, 80-year-old stories of Ray Bradbury are still finding relevances to my life, which is really cool to find out. It's an emotion-based story. It's a mood-based story. It's not something that you're gonna necessarily remember the characters and even the name of the story for long, but you will find yourself, if you're reading it, sort of chewing over these ideas and sort of applying them to yourself anytime that you maybe perhaps travel into the unknown as it pertains to you. So, yeah, guys, The Wilderness, 1952, from the stories of Ray Bradbury. That is the 27th of 100 stories, and we're going to review all of them here. And this is after I already reviewed 100 different stories in a earlier project. So we're going to have over 200 Ray Bradbury short story reviews here for you. So be sure to subscribe and to hang with us and to follow me on this journey. Next story is a good one. It is The Sound of Thunder from 1952. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you soon.